Hey, you build your honey. Make your life sweet. It doesn't have to be this hard.
I know.
We make our life so I embrace women who make things look so easy because it teaches me their success teaches me that there's a possibility for me.
Bienvenidos. I'm Kairym and your savvy kitchen explorer and global traveler.
And I'm Lulu. Welcome to the Beehive, your space for inspiration and positive energy.
Together, we're serving up Cafecito Conversations, bridging cultures, kitchens, and the soul.
We're here to help you find the grace in the in-between, one cup and one conversation at a time.
Cheers, Lulu.
Cheers.
We're in survival mode, aren't we? How do you survive in the modern world? I mean, that's why we have this podcast, right? We're trying to survive. We're striving to survive.
I was going to talk without the microphone. I'm like so into this right now. Except for what I'm supposed to be doing. Crazy. How do I survive this modern world? What do you want me to tell you?
Well, our 40s are a beautiful and chaotic contradiction. It is the exact intersection where your emotional, financial, physical, and social obligations all hit their absolute peak. You're managing growing kids, aging parents, expanding businesses, and the relentless noise of the modern world. Pressure doesn't just knock on your door. It sets up camp. So give me an example of something negative and an example of something positive that you face while trying to survive the world today.
Something negative right now is trying to build the social media and try to not be pinpoint as an influencer because we get so bombarded, especially after 40 years old or when you're approaching that age, with so many commercials on how to lose weight, how to keep formed, how to exercise, what supplement to take. If you didn't take this, if you have to take that, if now this food is on trend, that this food is not good for you, then now you have to change to another type of diet, or you're bloated all the time, you're tired all the time, and then you have to keep up and put up. And somebody told me yesterday, oh, you're launching a podcast, so you need to get fit.
That doesn't make sense.
Because now you're an influencer.
And
I'm fit. Like, wait, hold on. What does that have to do with what I do? No, I'm going to be me. That is the stereotype, right? Social media for me is a negative. Now.
In taking social media or being in social media?
Both.
By creating content.
Wait. Let me get there. So social media in the modern world is very toxic, is negative, depending on how you take it in. Because you get bombarded with all the things that I mentioned before. But it also has positive. Because I learned a lot of things. You know, I learn about cooking. I learn about fixing something. I learn about a trick at home. I learn about ways to discipline your child. I learn of ways on how to communicate with my husband, depending on the algorithm that I have set up for myself. Because you want to see good stuff, good things that are related to your life, your experiences. And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Well, you don't want to see them. The algorithm makes sure you see them.
No, you can do that. You can change it. There's a way of doing that. Again, not everybody's super tech savvy, so they keep experiencing the same thing that the phone is listening to or the thing that you're typing. So this is why people will see ads on their phone, on their social sites about something they're complaining about or a Target run or someone they need to be. And they go, oh, wow. It feels like the phone is listening to me. Or like, I need to do that because it just showed up in my social media. But that's not related. And it has nothing to do with it. It's like yesterday I was watching, you know how you have to make like your child safety, proven safety. That's how you say it. Child safety, children's safety features, whatever. So I saw that they were locking the cabinets with hair ties. And back in the day, I remember I bought a package because I get bombarded with ads about, child safety protection. And I got a package from Babies R Us. You remember that store?
Best store ever.
Yeah. So I got that package from Babies R Us because I needed to protect my home. But little did I know that I can just buy hair ties or get pantyhose, cut them in little ties, and then wrap it around the doors. And then the kids won't open it.
So you don't like the bombardment of media that you get in a daily basis that overcrowds your brain and your life, basically.
What I'm saying is, like, it happens to people.
But you still think it's a negative thing.
And at some point in my life, I did went through that because we didn't have a way of changing our algorithm. Or we are just like so fixed into let's fix ourselves because we have something wrong with us that we have to become that person that we see on TV or on the ads. So many people want to be Kardashians, and then they get their butts done and boobs done and face done and hairs and all this stuff, when we can just look at ourselves and see, hey, like I can love my, curly hair, and I can love the hair that I have, or I don't need to alter anything. I mean, I'm happy for you if you do it. What I'm saying is you just don't have to aspire to be somebody else. But we get bombarded with so many things that we think like there's something wrong with ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we have to keep up.
My daughter has this perception of what beauty is that really, it really makes me sad and scary and scared for her because it's just not right. And she's not very into social media. We've been very strict all along, and she's 15 already. But now she has Instagram because in school, every single club and everything the school communicates with the students is through Instagram. So she gets her Instagram. So now she's getting a fix of what social media is, even though she's not very active in it. And it's very sad to see those perceptions happen. But, the image factor has been an issue, I think, even since our grandparents were young, when it comes to print media and then radio and television and that kind of thing. For me, the most negative thing, it's one that lives through every generation, is that as the world goes 1,000,000 miles per hour, we tend to lose ourselves in the chaos. And you wake up one day feeling you're treading water in the middle of a storm, completely exhausted, just waiting for someone to throw you a lifeline. But the truth is, nobody's going to come to the rescue because everyone thinks you already have everything under control. But
everybody thinks I have everything under control. Nobody asked me, do you need help?
I mean, I'm very good at showing that I have everything under control, and I will never ask for help.
Well, that's the thing. Well, now I am asking for help because nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you want something from your husband. Don't expect him to know what you want. Just tell him what you want. The same thing with me. Now I'm asking people I need something and they'll give it to me. And the worst thing that it could happen is that they'll just tell me no.
Yeah. I think it's something very important that I think it's a lesson that I've learned now after 40. I've finally given in and had taken the courage to ask people for help when I really need help. Even though the response, like you say, is going to be no. You have to share when you're underwater. Share it with someone. Maybe just listening to some words of encouragement will make that light bulb spark and then give you an idea of how to fix the problem or how to get out of the problem. But on the positive side, you don't need a savior because the exact same stage of life that brings the highest pressure also grants you the highest power. In your 40s, you possess the wisdom and the resilience and the keys to not only keep yourself afloat, but the guide but to guide everyone around you to safe harbor. You aren't helpless. You are the captain. Woman up and, take the bull by the horns and give yourself the time to survive this world, which means giving yourself 30 minutes a day or at least a few times a week just for you. No phone, no television, nothing. Just make yourself accountable for yourself. And that's why I have a strategy for this.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Ad right now. There's an ad. Go to my profile on Instagram. I have a video about sitting with yourself for 10 minutes.
Nice.
And why it's so good for you to do it. But
so important.
pause.
It is so important.
Unpause.
Yeah, that's the mindset shift.
Oh.
That's how a mindset shift begins.
Yeah.
With those 10 minutes. I need to watch it. I think I did, but I think I have to watch it again. I need to make myself accountable. But the SOS life strategy, from drowning to commanding, it starts with the 4 A's: audit, automate, anchor, and align. The audit, the financial and the social filter. So stop the leaks. Take a hard look at where your money, time, and emotional energy are going. Your strategy: cut out the vampire drains, the subscription services you don't use, the social circle that drain you instead of filling you up, and the projects that don't yield a return, that have no sense of being. Number 2, the automate, your organizational blueprint. Remove the daily mental load if you have to think about it every week. Automate it. Use technology to buy back your time. Auto pay your bills. Set up digital systems for your household or business, and create a fixed weekly routine for meal planning or creating content if you're in social media, so you never waste energy wondering what's next.
Or delegate.
Delegate is so important. And you don't have to delegate on me or on your neighbor, on your kids and your husband or your spouse or whoever lives underneath your roof.
Do you like telling people what to do?
No, I hate telling people what to do.
I love telling people what to do.
No, I just wish they knew that they have to do it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's not that I'm telling them what to do, is that there are other ways of doing things. And I like people to know that there are other ways of doing things. They don't have to drown themselves in problems and issues that can be solved. One thing I remember my grandpa telling me: for every problem, there's a solution. So whenever you're thinking about a problem, just focus on the solution, and then it's not a problem anymore.
Exactly. That's how you have to face life, because then you're a step ahead. Yeah. So number 3, the anchor, the emotional physical reset. Secure your oxygen mask first when you're landing the airplane. You cannot keep a household or business afloat if you're running on empty. What's your strategy? Protect a non-negotiable 30 minutes every single day for your physical health and mental clarity. And you don't need to start at 30 minutes. You can start at 10 minutes. Like Lulu just posted on her Instagram, lulus.beehive.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, whether it's a morning coffee in silence, it's a workout or a walk, this is your anchor. No phone, no demands, just you. It's very important. Without you, the boat doesn't run.
But you want to know it was an awareness to me. Someone told me that when you don't want to sit with yourself, when you don't want to be alone with yourself, is because you're avoiding something. You're avoiding to deal with that thing that is not letting you move on. And what we do is that we compile it and put it in a little capsule, and we put it in the back of our brain, and we forget. We try to forget because it's still there. That's why we don't go into the void. We try to forget that issue that we have with ourselves. And it could be coming from your childhood. It could be coming from a problem you want to avoid. It could be coming from procrastination. for not doing the things, or for perfectionism too,
Yep.
where you don't want to finish something because it has to be perfect.
No, it's important to face those demons or espinitas, como decimos, esas pequeñas espinitas that you have right here in your chest that you can't seem to get out. It's definitely important. And that's where you align your life, align yourself. It's a mindset shift. You say no to the good so you can say yes to the great. Stop reacting to everyone else's emergencies. Define your personal North Star for this phase in your life, and make sure your daily choices actually align with your long-term wealth, health, and peace. It's just so important. It feels like a lot of me with these 4 A's, but without you, the world doesn't work. Not your world, not your children's world if you have children, not your spouses or your roommates, or not even the family that surrounds you. If you're not at your 100%, nothing works around you.
Haven't you heard the modern word is being a multitasker?
Unavoidable term.
Well, someone
For
corrected me today.
women.
Last week. It's not a multitasker. It's a multi-stacker. Yeah, a multitasker doesn't do anything. It just does things little by little.
Never finishes anything.
No, it does. No, if you do it wrong. Like juggling your home, juggling your kids, juggling the woman that you need to be at work, the woman that you have to be for your husband, the woman that you have to be for your kids, the woman that you need to be for yourself, for your friends, for your family, for everybody. You're representing everybody. And this stereotype of the modern woman that has to do everything is just unrealistic. So one of the things that I've learned, that I picked that up from corporate and I placed it in my life, was doing one thing at a time. So it's a multi something,
Stacking.
but it's a multi stacking. So you stack things one on top of the other. Meaning, like, while you're waiting from your laundry to be done, you can go and make your coffee, or go pick up more laundry to bring it into the room. I don't know, do something else while you're waiting, because you're not going to wait those 30 minutes or whatever, how long it takes for that clothes to wash or dry, doing nothing. The one other thing I wouldn't go is go get my phone. The other thing is having your phone and talking to someone at the same time. I feel like it's rude too. Oh no, I'm responding an email right now. Give me a second.
Crazy.
I'm like, no, either you're with me or you don't. That's part of being, this is part of society, part of being in a modern society, that people have their phones. Or like you can't find something, you go straight into your phone instead of like having a conversation about it with somebody else and trying to figure it out together. No, we go straight into Googling it.
It is. But so what is Lulu's modern Mujer survival guide?
So before we go, here's a little reminder for the beehive. You do not have to have it all figured out for growing. Some day survivor looks like confidence, clean routines, and answer prayers. And other days it looks like reheating your cafecito 3 times or your food while trying to lose your mind. And both counts. The modern woman carries so much: dreams, pressure, motherhood, marriage, healing, identity, expectation, sometimes all before at 9 a.m. To soften without feeling weak, to rest without guilt, to laugh while we heal, to trust while still figuring things out. So if no one told you today, you're allowed to grow slowly. And you don't have to be at the same stage as everybody else. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to become a new version of yourself. And remember, even the women who look like they have it all together are one spilled cafecito away from a breakdown. So take a deep breath, drink your water, say your prayer, and keep going, mujer. Your wings are growing even in this season. And remember to be patient with yourself because little by little, bees build their hives. Hey, you build your honey. Make your life sweet. It doesn't have to be this hard.
I know.
We make our life so I embrace women who make things look so easy because it teaches me their success teaches me that there's a possibility for me. And that's why we need to look at other women's successes as opportunities for us to grow.
I completely agree. We should cheer on them, not bring them down. Let's never forget to cheer on each other and not to bring each other down. Because I might know something that can help you, and you, I'm sure, knows many things that can help me. And we're all in this together.
We are all in this together.
Well, see you girls next time. Ciao.
Cheers.
From the mountain air to the island breeze, we're finding the grace in the in-between, where the order